Hello and welcome back to Talk of the Town. Boy, it sure is that time of year as the sun comes out and the snow melts that we realize our car may need a little TLC. Joining us now to talk about just that is Steve Johnson. He's with Capital Car Cleaners. Thank you for being with us.
Hi, thank you.
Glad to have you. Okay, we're talking auto detailing. First of all, talk to us from a professional's point of view. What is auto detailing?
Auto detailing is a labor-intensive deep cleaning of your car. In other words, every nook and cranny of the car gets cleaned or protected.
I need that a lot right now, especially as the sun comes out and I can see all the little crevices that used to look clean. But you offer some specific detailing packages, so I'm curious to know, there's not just a cookie cutter, one size fits all. There's different offerings?
Yes, we basically have three different type packages. One that would include everything on the interior being cleaned as well as an outside wash. A complete auto detailing, which would include the full interior cleaning of the tires, rims, under the hood, removing the old wax and wash, and also waxing the outside. So shining up the outside as well.
Wow.
The third being an exterior only detail. If you have scratches removed or say, everything on the inside is well kept up, but you would like a nice coat of wax on, you can get an exterior detail.
Well, it's nice to know that we have options, just depending on what our cars have been through individually. It is very individual. Let's talk about sort of the time someone might expect this to take. I suppose it depends on which one of these packages they're choosing.
Yes, and the condition of the car. But typically, interior detail would take about an hour and a half to 2 hours. And if we do a complete detail inside and out, 3 to 4 hours. And then if it's an exterior only detail, you want to give us about an hour and a half.
Wow, that's actually not that long. You can drop it off and come back, and you're not without your car too long.
Yes.
So that's nice. I know that you do some things that are different from other detailers in the area. Let's talk a little bit about why someone might choose Capital Car Cleaners over other detailers out there.
Well, for one thing, we really try to accommodate your schedule. I mean, true, we're only open, from 8 to 5, but we have stayed open a little earlier or later in the evening, as well as earlier on Saturdays by appointments. We're across the street from Woodman's West, so it's very convenient for customers.
And let's talk a little bit about the benefits of getting your vehicle detailed. It's so great that you're conscientious of folks' schedule. You've got a great location. Other than just feeling good, what are the benefits?
Well, people do tell me that all the time. I just love driving a clean car. And,
yes.
Benefits, one is nowadays with the acid rain and the high intense sun, it's very hard on the exterior. Not to mention we just are finishing up winter. There's a lot of salt and sand on the roads that gets on your paint's finish, so we will clean it up, put a good coat of wax on it, protects the paint from fading. As far as the inside, salt is just as hard or harder on the carpeting. Once it gets in there, it never really goes away till it's professionally cleaned, and it turns into almost like a glue, believe it or not.
Wow.
So if you keep it in there a couple of years, and I've seen that happen, you almost need a hammer and a chisel to get it out. So the sooner the better.
That's interesting because we so often think about the wear and tear to the exterior of the car in the winter, but you're right, there's so much salt that gets inside and it's tough to get it out. So we need a professional. You mentioned your location, so remind us where you are and what the best way to get in touch with you. Make an appointment, stop in?
Sure, we're located across from Woodman's West on Watts Road. It is best to have an appointment. We can fit in some same days, so it never hurts to call and say, hey, is it possible today? We do that quite often, but best to make an appointment and just give us a call.
Sounds great. Well, it has been lovely learning about your business and making me realize that I'm ready for a detail. So I'll be in soon. Steve Johnson with Capital Car Cleaners, thanks for joining us today.
Well, thanks for having me.
You bet. We'll be back with more Talk of the Town after the break.